Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's a hump day, it's a Wednesday, it's another StarCraft day. What is up? Hope everyone's doing great, having a great day at the same time. A lot of ways to say that, isn't it? English is a very, very malleable language, as usual. What do we got, man? Oh, it's my affiliate anniversary. I got affiliate on April 1st. That's kind of a weird day to get your affiliate status on Twitch, isn't it? Thank you for Prime. Thank you, Jared. Also, Nim O'Noom. We got Halib here speaking in Cyrillic characters, doing some dancing. Oh, translation. Congratulations on your anniversary of joining the member program. Awesome. Thanks for translating. Crimney's here too. Crimney's favorite part of the day is showing up for some StarCraft with Falcon. We can talk about other stuff too, as always. There you go. Ukrainian is my Twitch language. Makes sense, Halib. So, Tipo here, Ansem here, Vincent's over there too, which is rad. Yeah, so affiliate is a status where you can stream on Twitch and get paid. They'll let anyone stream on Twitch, but they're not going to pay you until you reach affiliate status, which it doesn't very hard. I think you need to get like, well, it used to not be very hard. They might have upped it, but you had to get like 50 subs or something. Or like 100 followers or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it is. I mean, seriously. It is not hard to do. I think I got affiliate status like in the first month of streaming without even really trying. Twitch rich. Yeah, that's what it is. What's up, Jared? Oh, what? Jared out here subbing at tier 2. Not tier 1. Not a prime sub. A friggin' tier 2 sub out of Jared. Awesome. Possum. Let's go. Let's update our support goal here. With Jared's support, making some good progress this week. Absolutely. Oh, we friggin' change. Streamlabs have a stupid update? Had a bad update, guys. Uh-oh. I think we can figure it out, though. It's not that hard. It's not that different. Okay, updated, yeah? Yeah, updated just fine. 60 stream streak. Nice job, Jared. Sounds good. Savior Sword. Spencer loves the game. Yeah, of course. It's a great game. Why would you not love StarCraft? Anyone who doesn't love StarCraft is honestly living their life in an incorrect manner. Yesterday was the 28th anniversary of StarCraft 1 being released, and not the Brood War expansion, but StarCraft. March 31st, 2020. Wow. March 31st, 1998. So we were recognizing that yesterday, which is fantastic. Today is not an anniversary of StarCraft. Brood War didn't come out until like November of 98. So we have some time before we get back there. Anyway, all's well that begins well, I say. Oh, gas got over $4 a gallon here. I've been waiting for that. Remember when I was like, man, it went up to $3.97, and then it went back down a little bit and down a little bit more, and I was like, huh, that's weird. And then it went from like $3.93 to $4.17. It just completely blew past the $4 mark. Now it's $4.17 a gallon, which is just like, oh, okay, wow. I thought there was some kind of like mental block, some kind of psychological barrier to doing $4 gas. Nope, definitely not. Wait, what the heck? Gas Buddy says the reported price for an hour ago was $3.89, but I just drove oh my gosh, I might have more up-to-date information than Gas Buddy does right now. Oh, now I want to go look. We'll check it. We'll check Gas Buddy in like an hour and see if it's updated properly, because I could have sworn I drove past and it was like $4.17. It was crazy, crazy good. Maybe it was an April Fool's joke. Maybe somebody put $4.17 up as the price, but if you actually went to buy gas, it was actually $3.85 or something. Don't know. Yeah, 4 Prime, if you play the StarCraft, you're going to lose a lot. Tis the nature. Tis the nature of the StarCraft. What's up, YH? How'd your phone interview go? Did you already have it? Did you already get your phone interview? That would be a diabolical prank. I think it'd be pretty good. I really do. Should I apply for a job on stream? You guys want to see me do that? Would that be fun for you? Probably not. These guys, this job doesn't actually report a salary, so that's a good sign. I'll apply to it anyway. Beggars can't be choosers, can they? It's tomorrow, YH. All right, sounds good. No, I don't want to use an AI-tailored Indeed resume, Indeed. Ugh. Like, what? Why? Like, why would that be something people want to do? Because they trust AI. Because they trust it way more than they probably should, right? Gross. Yeah, I saw some dude, again, I'm on this message board for sports fans. So it's really pretty right-wingy, right? And this guy was like, yeah, I just had Claude, which is an AI from, is that a Google AI? Had him do my taxes. And I was like, what? And everybody, to be fair, even on this right-wing message board, they were like, what? Like, maybe that's not something we should be trusting to AI. And I think your resume is something you probably shouldn't trust with AI either. You shouldn't be like, yes, AI, please update my resume. That's a great idea. Blah. Yeah. Gas is $1.74 per liter, which is more expensive than I'm paying per gallon. Underwhelming twin. Do you want to see the listing? I'll show you the listing. I'm not going to show you my resume because my resume has extraordinarily personal identifying information, doesn't it? Here it is. So check this out. Check out Indeed. They're like, hey, these guys are urgently hiring, easily apply, technical support, customer hotline, solar and energy systems. Okay. We've got full-time status, 401k, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off. What do you pay? We're not putting that on the listing, guys. Sorry about that. It's a remote job. It's flexible. This sounds like something I would totally be awesome at. So I applied. There you go. We'll see. Again, they probably pay like 16 bucks an hour. But hey, again, the beggars cannot be the choosers. Something I generally like to say. It applies to me as well. Almost $6. Louis. Do you honestly think the fact that Iran attacked, or Trump attacked Iran, and Iran closed the Strait of Hormuz has anything to do with your rising gas prices? Think. I need you to think real strong. Do you think that has something to do with it? What's happened over the last couple of weeks? Why would gas prices be up, Louis? Where are these people? Where do these people get this? Where do these people get these ideas? Is it Fox News? Is Fox News like, Californians, your gas prices are high because you're governor? Ignore the fact that gas is going up everywhere else too. Just ignore that.
My child, embrace the glory that is your birthright. Know that the eternal will of the swarm.
Who's that?
And that you have been created to serve me.
Toby. What's up, Toby? Thank you for the follow. From Germany. Greetings. Greetings. Gas is over $6 in California, Spencer. Beautiful. Vimon says, please give me your social security number. Probably not. Somebody stopped by. Somebody said something about cancer screenings. Who was that? Tipo. AI should only be used for early cancer detection screening, and that's it. Oh, okay. I thought he was talking about insurance should be only used for early cancer screenings, and I was like, it's weird. No, no, no. You actually meant AI. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, no, look. California has higher gas taxes than any other state. So California is always higher than any other state in the country because of the high gas taxes. Yes. But if they're going even further up, along with everybody else, it's not California's fault anymore. Something else bigger is happening, right? We overtook the oil in Venezuela. Oh, did we, though? Did we do that, Rich? That's the question. Right? That was part of the talking point. Part of the talking point was, hey, we took out Maduro in Venezuela. Now we get lots of cheap gas. Hooray. Did gas prices go down? No. Are they going up? Yes. What happened? Did we actually get that gas? Did we not get the gas? Did we get the gas and it's going somewhere else? Where is this oil going? I don't know, Rich. I don't have an answer for you, but isn't it weird? Ah! It is weird. What's up, Valor's Voices? You came in, we're talking about oil prices, which is exciting. I don't know. It's crazy out there, isn't it? I think it's crazy out there, 2026. But you know what? Punch the Monkey is alive. Punch the Monkey is thriving, is making friends, is becoming a fully grown adult monkey. And if Punch can make it, we all can make it. Gosh darn it. We gotta believe. Punch did it. We can all do it. Hey, what's up, Just? Just says an oil plant in Texas blew up a week ago. What? Like an oil refinery in Texas? All right, to the internet. Oh, hang on a sec. I didn't hear about this. I like this. Valero refinery explosion. Shocking videos show massive fire. Smoke in Port Arthur, Texas. So is that the one you're talking about? Valero. Valero explosion. What's up? Please eat me. Thank you. Very nice. 2 more residents moved to join Valero explosion lawsuit. Will Valero's refinery explosion and closure have ripple effects on oil prices? They are, Wander. Yeah, my gas. Oh, so weird thing, right? I'm driving back from the gym before the stream, and I check my Walmart's gas prices as I drive past. $4.17. I'm like, wow, they blew through that $4 mark, didn't they? Then I came back and I checked Gas Buddy, and Gas Buddy says it's like $3.85 somehow, but that doesn't seem accurate. But it's been right so far. I don't know what's going on. There's a real possibility the Port Arthur fire. Wait. In terms of ripple effects, yes, because it refines 435 barrels of crude per day, turning it into diesel, gasoline, and jet fuel. So it should. Says it's reasonable to expect oil prices might scoot higher, albeit briefly, because a refinery outage implies less supply coming to market. Right. Yeah, that is like the most basic of economic principles. Supply and demand. How much is there? How much demand is there? If supply goes down, do prices go up? If demand stays the same? Yes. Okay. Got it. That's a speculation, Just. That is true. That is a speculation. I've been to Texas. I went to Houston for one of my friend's weddings back. I mean, it was probably 15 years ago now, but yeah, I've been to Texas. All right, that's enough. Gas prices are happening. There's an explosion at a refinery in friggin' Valero. A couple days ago I didn't hear about. Good to be educated, I say. Good to know what's going on in the world. All right. Oh, yeah. So it's a Bisu and a Sharp rematch. We had Bisu and Sharp on the stream yesterday. Bisu crushed Sharp in game 1. Sharp moved out. Bisu was like, home. And destroyed the whole attack, and then Sharp lost, because of course he did. So let's go into game number 2 between these two players within 24 hours. It's going to be Bisu and then Sharp. So they just switched spawn locations, but it's the same map as the last one and the same matchup as well. So let's see. Bisu. Sharp. Round 2. Fight. Thank you, Phil. Why is that in German? Because you're using Twitch in German, Phil. Jared's got Fruit Loops. You know what's funny about Fruit Loops? Is I love the smell of Fruit Loops, but the smell can't live up to the taste of Fruit Loops. No, the other way around. The taste can't live up to the smell of Fruit Loops for me. I'm like, big whiff of Fruit Loops. And then I'm like, nom, 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 nom. This is not as good. This doesn't taste as good as it smells. I've been sold a bill of bad goods, man. Have I been to Oklahoma? No. I don't think I've ever been to Oklahoma. Tipo says he can't smell cereal. Who is leaving weird... Why am I getting weird emails? I'm not going to worry about it. We'll talk about that later. All right, PVT, what are we going to do? We're going to go for fast range. We're going to try to get Eco going instead. Honestly, if I was a Protoss playing against Sharp, I think I'd just go Eco. Yeah, Nexus first. That counts as Eco, doesn't it? Eco. Meanwhile, Sharp's playing respectfully. He's getting his gas. He's getting a Rax. It's a cross spawn. Artosa says this is impossible to defeat as a Terran player. We'll see what Sharp can do. Sharp's a man, is what he is. He's a man, Terran. It's my favorite cereal. Ooh, granola. Like, give me a granola with, like, almonds and, like, craisins in there. And little clusters of whatever the heck they put in granola. I love granola, but it's like 4,000 calories for a cup of granola, so I can't eat it because I get super fat. But it's delicious. I would eat granola every single day if I could. The good stuff, right? There's granola that sucks. There's granola that's like, there's no flavor in this at all. Not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the good granola. With like fruit and stuff in there. Heck yeah. Is Terran not mega aggressive against Toss early game? Not really. Sometimes. But most of the time it's Dragoon pressure on the Terran rather than the other way around. Sometimes it is. A couple Marines, a Vulture, a Siege Tank come across the map, try to get some pressure on a Protoss player, but not for the most part. Is he honestly? He did. He did. He scouted the short rush distances first. That hurts Sharp. He still doesn't know it's a Nexus first. He still doesn't have any idea what Bisu's doing. Zap, zap, zap. Aren't all American cereals? Yeah. No. I'm not saying like Fruit Loops or Honey Nut Cheerios are healthy. But granola just has more heft to it. More calories to it. Maybe it's healthier calories. Yeah, Nature Valley granola sucks. That is not what I'm talking about. It's fine, I guess. But it's super crumbly, yeah. But again, if it's crumbly in a bowl of milk, it doesn't matter if it's crumbly at that point. That's the right way to eat granola. So he knows what's up, and he's like, oh, yeah, this Nexus has been done for a while. I'm going to send a Vulture across. I'm going to leave my Marines at home. There's already a Dragoon out, so good luck getting any kills here. He's not even going to make a bunker. SCV dies. Yeah, this is... What do you do? Second factory, crazy fast third would be insane, but I kind of want to see that out of Sharp, maybe. Nuts have high calorie density, but are healthy in moderation. Right. That's the thing. The almonds. I think the almonds are a big part of it. But it's healthier than eating an equivalent number of calories in Fruit Loops. Anywho's. There's a granola one with a Quaker Oats guy on it. Yeah. Yeah. Also, granola is expensive, man. A relatively small bag of it is like twice as much as a huge bag of, like, the Lucky Charms. So, as is sometimes the case, the healthier stuff is more expensive than the unhealthy stuff. Sort of a problem that we have in our world. Dragoon pressure, killed a Marine, nothing too crazy. But 34 to 26 workers. 2 base to just barely 2 base. Worker saturation not great for Sharp. We got a robotics facility because of course we do. Working on that range way after the expansion because we are just making sure we Nexus first here. So Bisu is a Nexus first to you. What do you do? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Wander. Here, I'm going to look up granola. Like, why has granola gotten expensive?
Let's get you out of here, Buzz.
Don't you get it? You see the hat? I am Mrs. Nesbit.
Snap out of it, Buzz!
Oh yeah, so there's the the Nature Valley granola bars, but in cereal form, 35 cents an ounce, 80 cents an ounce. It's like $1 an ounce for this kind of granola. 42 cents an ounce. This one's pretty cheap. Oats, honey, raisins, and almonds for 21 cents an ounce. That actually might be a reasonable option. There are some halfway decent choices here, I guess. Maybe I'll look into it. 40 cents an ounce, 35, 80. So I guess it can be really expensive, but it can be relatively affordable. Maybe I'll get some of that. I don't know. Again, calories are a problem too. Looks like bird food. It is delicious, is what it is. Nah, this is not going to work for Sharp, bud. There's too many Dragoons back here. He's got detection, too. Your Spider Mines aren't going to do jack against Bisu. Like, Sharp, I appreciate this. I really do. But you don't have Siege Mode yet. You're not getting through this. I'm sorry. That's it. Hold on. Reinforcements aren't needed at this point. These Dragoons can't do this on their own. Plus, Siege Mode just finished. Hold your horses. Where are my zealots for these tanks? Vultures focusing down. Probes back there. Probes having to fight. Desperately trying to kill the last siege tank at the front. Are there more tanks coming in? Not really. But, oh, he just gets the last tank. But we've got vultures inside the natural base with nothing to defend them whatsoever. Why is there a shuttle? I don't know. Worker count, it was massively an advantage for Bisu, and now all of a sudden, Sharp is way ahead. Spider Mine, get a connection. Great target. No. One hit there. Vulture's got 5 kills. Not bad. More vultures coming across. All right, hold your horses. Sharp might have just done what he needed to do here. He's got a worker advantage now at 8.5 minutes. There are Spider Mines inside the natural base and the main base of Bisu. He's trying to clear them out. The worker count just got evened up. He's back into the natural. More Spider Mines. Why not? This Marine's been sitting here firing at this pylon for like 5 minutes already. He's doing what he can. Yeah, got to bring the obs down. Then we can clear out the natural base. But this is very interesting. Okay. Third base getting Spider Mined as well. Took out a Dragoon with a Spider Mine. Check this guy out. He's got 2 kills. Third base. Not going to be saturated here for a minute. 46 to 42 workers. Whew! I've not seen Bisu lose this many Dragoons to Spider Mines in a while. He did so well in the first game yesterday. He didn't lose hardly anything to a Spider Mine at all. Dude, Sharp. Hold on a second. All right. And he's going carriers for realsies, though. Stargate. +1 attack. I don't know if you have the money to invest in that. Oh, probes, no. Yeah, probes are like, wait, hold on. Do we? I don't. I guess we're fighting now? These probes are just getting transferred. Instead, they all die or retreat or get picked off. Dude, Sharp looks so much better in this game. It's like night and day between these two. Oh my gosh. 54 to 43 workers now in favor of Sharp on 2 bases. He's got a 3rd base building back home. Does he know about the fleet beacon? Let's find out. He doesn't have ComSat. He kind of skipped that in exchange for more vultures and siege tanks, which I think worked out for him in the long run. But check this action out. Fleet beacon, 2nd Stargate. If Bisu can get this thing rocking, it's going to be a bad time for Terran fans everywhere. 3rd CC landing in. Oh. But we got a Reaver. We got a Reaver in all this mess. Was it part of the base defense at all? No. Not even close. Guess what? Turret. Charon boost. Oh! Obliterated! Oh, that shuttle just died. There was a Reaver in there. This could not be going worse for Bisu. He's getting his 3rd gas saturated. He's trying to get more workers. He's caught up in worker count from where he was after that horrible attack that did so much to him. But carriers are happening, and Sharp just has no idea. He's finally getting ComSats at 11:30. But is this... Oh, this one might hurt the most. Right. This one might hurt the most. Where you have an amazing opening 11 minutes against Bisu of all people, and you're gonna win, but then you just kind of forget to scan. Okay, he scanned. He sees it. He knows what's up. He's like, oh, double Stargate fleet beacon, huh? All right, those probably aren't scouts. But the answer is the same regardless. Let's get those Goliaths out. We already have the Charon boost. That helps immensely. And I just don't know that Bisu can get out enough carriers to really threaten here, right? I'm just not sure that he can. It is Tipo, right? Sharp absolutely killing it, but no, he's fine. He knows about the carriers. If he hadn't found out about the carriers, right? Hadn't found out about the carriers at this point. Sorry, YH. Chat stopped again. I did not see your messages. Somebody wanted to do a phone interview and schedule it in 23 minutes? That's the craziest thing I've ever heard. YH. Good grief. All right, tearing up. 145 to 150 supply. He's got +1 attack. He can handle the ground army with this. The question is, can he handle the carriers with the number of Goliaths he has? The Goliaths kind of need to stay back, right? He doesn't want to be losing Goliaths to these Zealots or this Reaver or these Dragoons. Those are the important things here. Yeah, siege tanks we can lose, vultures we can lose. Goliaths, I don't know about this. I mean, they're providing DPS against the ground, absolutely. Ooh, look at the sneak around the backside, though. Is he countering or is he flanking? Well, it looks like a counterattack. Bisu's on his way out, folks. See you later, alligator. Oh, maybe. Maybe he's coming back around. Dude. Yeah, tanks right here. We've got 5 carriers, though. It's going to be close. 3 more on the way. Interceptor count's not full. Some of these carriers are brand new. Crimney's like, Bisu is deader than a doornail. He's trying to pick off reinforcements back here, which is nice. I don't know if there are enough Goliaths. Also, they don't have the +2 yet. Okay, here we go. Position up. Scanning high ground and bodying these carriers. He's trying. He's trying to get shots there, but the second base just died. And even with these carriers, man, if he can wipe out that 3rd as well, I'm not sure if the carriers can do enough in enough time to make this work. And you're trying to close in on the Goliaths, trying to build some turrets over. No, you're not. Yeah, snipe that turret down. That's not happening. Absolutely not happening. So he did lose a couple carriers there. There are 5 of them. No, that's right. He was working on 3 more. He's going to have 8 in a second. He shuts it down. These Dragoons can't really pick up the reinforcements because there's too many of them. Nicely done by Sharp. I don't know, man. Carriers are good. He was able to get them out. He was able to wipe that entire attack out. He's got more carriers coming all the time. +2 is done. +2 being done on carriers is massively important. They do so much better against Goliath when they have that +2. And he does. He went for the upgrade fast. He already has +2. Is he working on +3? No, but the mech is now up to +1/+1. So they got an upgrade, which is going to help too, but attacking his own, there you go, pylon to sync up the interceptors for future attacks. The problem for him is that it's a 3-basing Terran with 57 SCVs versus a 2-basing long-distance mining 36 probe Protoss. That is a lot of Goliaths now. Yeah, all right. He knows. He knows all he needs. Reavers need to take out a bunch of those Goliaths if this is going to work for Bisu. And that's a good hit in there on the Reaver shot. Really nice hit, but both Reavers die after getting a couple hits off there. Dragoons trying to fight, man. They're doing their best, but just don't rightly know. No, not enough. Too many carriers. Bisu taps out. Too many Goliaths. Not enough carriers. 8 carriers, good. But if you just can't expand because you're pressured into your natural base and your opponent's expanding. And Big Wan with the raid. What's up, Big Wan? How's it going, dude? Are you not getting... Hang on. Are you not getting shout-outs on Cross's Discord server when you go live, Big Wan? What's going on over here? You should do. Anyway, yeah, that was just, that was a beautiful early attack from Sharp. Nexus first, cross spawn, got a lot of damage done. Bisu went into carriers, and if the carriers got scouted, he was in trouble. If they got scouted, he was in trouble, and that was it. Cool, bam. Why didn't I do anything special for the StarCraft anniversary? I definitely streamed StarCraft for the StarCraft anniversary. All right, sounds good, Max. I will look for your replay for Sunday, sir. Thanks for the awesome replay. Yeah, so even carriers can't win every time. Even cross-spawn Nexus first can't win every time in PvT. I think that's a good thing to learn here today. All right. Dun -dun. 2 to 3 hours is a long time. I don't know how Cross and Falcon do it. I'll tell you my secret, Big Wan. Playing StarCraft is a lot more stressful than casting StarCraft. It's harder. It's harder to play StarCraft for that long. I promise you it is. What did I eat? Going to my mom's. It's a Wednesday. Mom dinner tonight. We'll see what it is. All right, Dominator. Top side, it is Motive. Right side, it is Suck. So, I think Motive's in ASL, right? Yeah, Motive's in there. Wait. I'm thinking of somebody else. Butts. Hold on. ASL 21, StarCraft. Must check. Must not spoil myself by accident. How's it going, Louis? Hello. Qualifiers for ASL 21. And then GG Easy with the raid as well. No, I don't think Motive did qualify for ASL 21. Never mind. Never you mind. Thank you, Savior Sword, for checking for me. GG Easy. How you doing, man? Did you win? Did you lose a lot? Either way, it's okay. We still love ya. My voice felt my throat was getting dry from trying to talk too much. Right. You'll notice I have giant mug with me at all times. For hydration and throat moistening purposes. Hey, what's up, Michael from the Czech Republic? How's it going? And thank you, Big Wan. I appreciate that. Check out GG Easy. Go follow him. If you're not following him, you need to follow him. Oh! Oh. Also, I gotta do a shout out, folks. Guess what's back? Pulls It. Pulls It is back. Actually, we still have the Pulls It command, don't we? And guess what? Pulls It's an app now. Need to make some new polls. It's been a while, but it is definitely a thing here. So check it out, pullsit.com. You can sign up for Pulls It using your Google account or just use an email as well. It's a social media platform that allows you to make polls, including videos, including images. Right? So it's a good place to be. Go check it out. There's also an app. I need to get you guys the link to the app on the Apple App Store. Though I don't know if you guys... Oh, this will probably work, right? YH, why do you hate me? Why would you hate me so much to not even download an app on your iPhone? I know you have an iPhone. You have an iPhone for image. Lim Yo Huan Times. No idea who that is, Michael. No. But yeah, check it out. It's an app now for the iPhone, 13 and up, social networking, developed by Pulls It. It's all super fancy. Quick sign up and onboarding. Use an email, Google or Apple sign in. Explore polls. Trending polls now show up. It's all some good stuff. There's some AI support in there too now. If you want an AI prompt to help you with something. So check it out. Check out Pulls It. The more people that sign up, the more Falcon gets paid. So go sign up for Pulls It either on their website or download the app. And super thumbs up. All right? All right. That's it. Let's get back into the Sock versus Motive games. See what's going on out there. Any crazy Nexus first shenanigans? No, definitely not. Any CC first? No. There's a little bit of Zealot pressure here. But normal Zealot pressure. All right. That's a gate expand. That's the Zealot. He's here more to scout than anything else. He sees the factory timing and says, yeah, everything's fine. Nothing is happening over here from our guy. Sock. Sock is doing great. I know. I just got re-signed up last week. Ah, citizen's arrest. Got the Dragoon. Let's go. Check it out. Robotics facility coming in. I should make a poll. We should make a poll right now on the Pulls It. That's a good thinking. Let's see. Let me log in real quick. All right, bunker's up. Nothing going to happen here for a minute. Okay, so what kind of poll should I do? Something StarCrafty, right? Should I do who's going to win ASL 21? Create using AI. You can create polls using AI. Who will win it all? We're going to say Flash. We're going to Falsh. Flash. Bisu. Soma. Shadong. Who else? Who else should we put in here, guys? Give me some more names of who you want to vote for as to who's going to win ASL 21. Setting up for a third base. Dragoon pressure. Any Reaver shenanigans? Yes, definitely. Okay. Siege mode? Mm-hmm. So Sock's going to be okay. I think Sox would be fine. Oh, definitely snow. Definitely snow. Max says, I'm looking at the title of the stream. What do you mean you're looking at the title of the stream? Snow. Light. Yeah. Light's in ASL. Light's doing great. Queen. They have him and they're a 0 for some reason. I think that's it. So we'll do a pull duration. We'll run this until Friday. And we'll post it. Yeah. So come check it out. Come check out the link. Yellow. Tulbo! Tulbo is not winning. Definitely not winning. Yep, trying to sneak around here with the Reaver. Soul Key is out, Max. The Tastosis cast was last week. Soul Key got knocked out a few days ago. Long time ago now, actually. He got beat by Ample and friggin' Sock with bunker rushes. Zergs are not having a good time in ASL. Not so far. Reaver connection. 1 SCV dies, but there are tanks. But if there aren't any Goliaths, this actually gets a little bit easier for the Reaver, right? 2nd SCV dies. Very nice. Building the supply depot here. Barracks was 4th during ASL 20, and he's not on the list. That is correct. No respect for Barracks. I'm sorry. I think he's getting better. I think he's improving a lot, but I don't think Barracks is going to win ASL 21. Do you? I mean, the maps are very Terran favored, but I think Light or, I mean, Rush. There are a few other Terran players I'd put in ahead of Barracks. Fourth base coming in. Okay, so 3rd base, happy. 4th base, awesome. Still 2 bases over here from Sock. Is he even thinking about getting a 3rd base here or not? What does he got? 2, 4 factories. Kind of in between being aggressive and just sitting home with that number of facts. Sniped. This is looking good. I'm impressed by Motive right here. 4 bases. Pretty well containing the Terran player. The Vultures go for the run by. Sniped from downtown. That connection was very awesome. We got a Templar Archives coming in from the Protoss 2. Plus 1 attack for the mech. Looking fantastic as well. Probe snipe. There you go. The probe's like, I've been saved. No. No, you have not. Any sign that our guy's going to go for a 3rd base. Yes, finally. 3rd CCE being built inside the natural. Right next to the natural. Spider Mine's getting cleared, but yeah, this 4th base is up. I mean, if you want to deny it, that's one thing, but killing the SCV after the Nexus has already started is not as useful. So gate, gate, gate. No sign of carriers, no sign of arbiters here, but we're a hop, skip, and a jump away from arbiter tech. Once you have that Templar Archives, it's really not that hard to get there. You've already gone down so many steps in the tech path that one more is not going to make that big of a deal. Okay, more factory, 3rd base. Really just kind of wants to sit on 3 bases and get huge. Boxer. Every StarCraft fan should know the names I've mentioned. Yes, Yellow and Garimto. Absolutely. I've actually got an entire playlist for Boxer if you want to see some old Boxer replays. So everything's chill in Terran land. He's not worried about anything. He's all buttoned up. He is ready to take the third. Oh, no, not 2 Reavers. That's impossible to stop. I think he'll be okay. Africa Star League is what ASL stands for. Yeah, like I said, not that big of a deal to deal with. Not at this stage of the game. 2 Reavers 5 minutes ago, scary. 2 Reavers at 12 minutes? Sock can handle that. Sock can totally handle that. I do have a lot of good playlists. It is true, Louis. So check out the playlist from time to time. So I'm waiting for carriers, I'm waiting for arbiters, I'm waiting for something other than the Terran just kind of gets on 3 bases, gets maxed out, walks across the map, and the Protoss has to try and stop him. You don't need carriers, you don't need arbiters here, but shuttles alone, I think that's what we're going for here, is shuttles alone. And yeah, the epic playlist is definitely a good one. Storm on the SCVs could be pretty epic. Yeah, a couple of them died. There's still 70 of them. That's a better one. You got more? Almost. Oh, you're not safe. 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 Why? Why do people think they're safe? Ugh. We saw Flash do that against Snow on the stream. Like 2 months ago, exact same thing. Storm drop happens. There's still a High Templar sitting there, and Flash is like, meh, probably doesn't have energy for a storm. Sends like 30 SCVs back. Snow goes, bloop, and they all die. It is so brutal when that happens. And I get it. You can't just leave the SCVs hiding out here, afraid of possible storms. But man, if you gamble and you get that wrong, that hurts. That really hurts. Ugh, you know, Wander, some people troll on Phantom every day. Whether or not it's April Fool's doesn't really seem to matter. Slow pushing, 4th base, low ground, minerals only. Protoss down here, Protoss over here, double expanding as the Terran gets on 4 bases and starts pushing. I don't know about this, man. Another Stormy drop down here at the 3rd. Okay, few more SCVs die. Down to 54 now. Okay, he had 70, 72, 73 just a couple of minutes ago. With all the Storm dropping, though, he's down to 55 compared to 80 probes. So here we go. Motive doing stuff against Sock. Not just sitting at home. Not just waiting for him to come. Waiting for him to march across the map. He is going after these SCVs. Back storming again at this base. 49, sub 50 on the SCV count. Terran's been forced to stay back home, defend, defend, defend. These bases are coming up without really any problem at all. When's the last time I had a Cinnabon? I don't know that I've ever had a Cinnabon, YH. I've been to the mall, and I have smelled Cinnabons, and they smell delicious. But I've never ever been like, I should get one of those. It's never happened once. Yeah, all right. 172 to 200 supply. Protoss is up, but not by a whole ton here. Psy storming, dropping. D-Matrix trying to counter the effect of the storm. Zealots hacking away with their Psy blades. Left side. Ugh, tanks getting stormed there too. Just clearing out tanks. Falling back. It's all good. It's impressive. I've never had one. I guess. I mean, I'm not... I don't know. I'm not really a mall goer. I've never been someone to go to the mall, so... It's not like I've had the opportunity to have Cinnabon 8,000 times and never had it before. That'd be crazy. YH doesn't believe me. Well, there you go. I mean, but like I said, I think I've been to the mall maybe a total of 50 times in my whole life. Maybe. That kind of seems high. I did not go to the mall when I was younger. I don't go to the mall as an adult. I just had never had the opportunity. So, Sock says, this sucks. We're pushing out and killing your bases. This is why the Protoss has 17 bases right now, is because he knows he's going to lose some when the Terran pushes out with +3 on his tanks. So he's going to counterattack. Spider mines getting dragged into them tanks. That's delicious. I think there's just barely enough toss here to break this. Hold on, this one tank is alive. He is very scary. Why are we attacking the Vulture? Because we're A-moving and not focusing on what we need to attack here. Maybe there's not enough to kill that command center. All right, that's kind of weird. This base is getting saved, though. So both players had bases attacked. This one was just warping in it. I don't think it counts if it gets attacked. Trying to siege up onto the ramp here to kill this left side 9 o'clocker base. And should be able to do it without too much trouble. So this is nice. Sock holds onto this base, holds onto this base. Doesn't lose too many SCVs. Still at 60. He's lost a bunch, but it's not infinite. And then he's killing Nexuses. This is okay. Yeah, no, I bet you had a great time, YH. Just saying it wasn't my jam. And I was a teenager in the 90s. Like, I think the heydays of Mall were probably the 80s. But they were still wildly popular in the 90s, too. Gets a lift off on this command center. Okay, forcing it out. That Nexus is dead. This Nexus is also dead. So what do we got, man? 4 bases mining for the Protoss. And kind of 1 base mining for Sock here. So this is why you do. You out-expand the Terran because you're probably going to lose some bases. And if you have 8 bases, losing 3 is not as big of a deal if you have only 6. If I had Dippin' Dots. Once. At an amusement park in, like, 1998. Do they still call themselves the future of ice cream? It was a pretty good year. Saves that base. This is a good game. This is turning into a good one all of a sudden. Free High Templar are free. Sock needs a new base. Okay, he's relanded this one. That helps. Minerals are good. Mineral dumps on the Vultures are a big part of this thing. And we've got, again, just mining happily on several more bases here as motive. He's retaking that 9 o'clock. Am I hyped about the Artemis launch today? No. Profala says that Sweden makes the best cinnamon buns in the entire world. Well, I'll have to go to Sweden someday and figure that out. So the problem with the Artemis launch today is they're just orbiting the moon. I don't care. Like, either let's go back to the moon, or let's go further than the moon. But orbiting the moon doesn't do anything for me. I understand there are... Nice storm again. There are a lot of people who are excited about it. I'm just not one of them. Finally, the guy makes a Wraith. 51 to 61 workers. Terran reestablishing. Protoss trying to expand here, fully in view of the Terran player. Protoss over this way too. What's up, Dawn? Happy hump day. Craw, craw. Yeah, I believe that there's a future mission plan to go back to the moon in 20, like, 30 or something. I don't know when it is. I can't remember. Good storms, though. Really good storms. Oh, yeah. Cleaning out that attack is so satisfying as a Protoss player. Not easy to do. That was the kind of move that Motive needed if he's going to win this. That was it. Tank count reduced pretty heavily. Not a lot of vultures remaining here either. Protoss is back here. He's got a new base up this way. It's 61 to 49 workers. This base is getting dropped again because Sok can't adequately defend his own bases. Actually, that one went pretty well. I talk smack about Sok, and then he shuts that one down hardcore. Woo. Yeah, it's true. We haven't orbited the moon in a very long time either. Again, just ramping up for more interesting stuff is what we're doing here. 2028, says level 80. Nice. Okay. Well, that'll be fun. Goliath's MVP here against these shuttles and these obs. Terran trying to expand down this way, but no, you're not actually. Screw NASA. No, NASA's fine. I think any country's space program is fine. Stormed again. Clumped up. Tanks are clumped up. Oof. D-Matrix pretty good, though. Hang on, Sok. He can pull out this win. He's got to start killing Nexuses, though, and maybe establish another base of his own somewhere, but he's on the path here. This is a big attack, though, down this way. This base not happening. This base not as mined out as it could be because of the Psy Storms. I don't know. What was Elon Musk's original projection about getting to Mars? Oh, he got a Psy Storm. That's a lot of High Templar. Okay, he saved most of them. That's a lot of Templar. Storm, 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 storm. Okay, good. Good. Wunderbar. Trump says the Iran war is ending soon. In 2050. That honestly, I'd kind of respect it if Trump's like, we're here for the long haul, folks. We're going to be here for at least another 20 years. I'd be like, you know, that sucks, but your openness is refreshing, Mr. President. 6 o'clock base coming in. Oh, 2050 for Mars? That's a different thing, YH. Is that what he said? Where's Elon? Elon projection for Mars. Initially, he said it was 2029 to 2031. But the long-term goal is to build a safe, self-sustaining city of 1 million people on Mars by 2050. Uh-huh. You get another storm back here? Oh my gosh. Sok is getting storm dropped to death. This is it's not killed him yet. He's still alive. No. I was wondering when we were going to get to Mars, not when we were going to have a 1 million population city on Mars, YH. He's got a lot of tanks here, Louis. He's looking good. And yeah, underwhelming twin, I don't even know. I'm an American. I don't know what the plan is for Iran. I don't think there is one. Really seems like Israel got in Trump's ear and said, hey, you should kill Iran. And he's like, I need a distraction. Let's do it. And without thinking about what it would take, or looking at what the costs would be, or looking at what the long-term effects would be, so they attack Iran. Iran says, we don't really want to get into a protracted war here. What can we do to make the rest of the world hate you? We can close the Strait of Hormuz. And so they did that, and at this point it seems like the Trump administration's goal is to reopen the Strait of Hormuz, which, guess what, idiots? It was already open before you started this thing. The goal of this war cannot be to go back to the status quo of what it was before you started it. It can, but it's really embarrassing. Threatening down the 6 again is Sock. Yeah, but no president before Trump was willing to attack Iran for Israel, YH. It's a huge mug. It is! It's a big mug. Okay, probes are dying over here. Top right side base of motive is gone too. This is a bloodbath. Yeah, 170 to 102 supply. I think Sock's just running out of steam. Hey, guess what? He's getting attacked again at one of his bases. Sock cannot adequately defend his bases at all today. I mean, look, yes, Motive has lost several Nexuses too, but he has more Nexuses to lose than command centers to lose for the Terran, so it's okay. These are true facts, Profalis, yeah. You are telling the truth. Yeah, I think that's it. Sock's got a handful of tanks remaining. You can't establish this base. You can't be on 4 bases at 28 minutes unless your opponent's also on 4 bases. Or maybe 5. This is not going to work out for him. Down half the supply. Magic Reaver connections for the moon, and that's a GG. Yeah, Sock gets knocked out. How many workers died in storm drops in that game? I want to say it was at least 30, maybe even 40. They just never let up, and Sock was able to shut down a couple of them, but definitely not enough to win that game. Holy cow. Yeah, Motive. Not in ASL 21, but by golly, what a Protoss player he is. 36 to 8 buildings raised by the Terrans. Amazing to lose anyway. The outspend was massive. It's almost a 2-to-1 outspend on that guy. Hey, what's up? You like that? Oh, I'm going to call you Kirk Cousins. I forgot. What's up, Kirk Cousins? Hello. Woof. Woof and a woof. Oh, game. Stay alive. Stay alive, game. I need you to stay alive. Why is game laggy so much recently? It's an old game. There you go. Definitely needed more tanks. I play Zerg. What is Jared talking about? You ever done something made you feel like the worst human being alive? I mean, did you commit a genocide, Jared? Because if you didn't commit a genocide, then you're not the worst person alive. Okay, let's go. Effort and Shinee. Both players with interesting stories, right? Effort should be in ASL 21, but he thought he'd already signed up, but he hadn't because he did something that thought it meant he was already signed up for ASL 21, but he wasn't, and now he's not in there, and it's sad. And then Shinee was banned for ASL for like a decade and then was allowed to come back and didn't qualify, which always makes me laugh. All right, top left, ba-bam, it's Effort. Bottom left, it's Shinee. Thank you, Snarf Music. Very nice to say. Shinee, it's definitely Shinee. It's the Terran player Shinee. You always see me side with the Zerg players in my replays. Oh, there we go. But you know what's funny you like that is I have people complain that I am biased for Protoss and biased for Terran as well. So I hope that means I have a little bit of impartiality going on. Yeah, there's shine and there's shiny. Correct. Man, I don't want to spoil. Oh, can't do it. I don't want to spoil. Okay, Tastosis dropped Group D today. I'm not going to talk about specifics. I want to say there was a TVZ in there that was. I need to talk about it tomorrow, I think. So if you want to see an interesting TVZ, check out Group D on the Soup StarCraft English YouTube channel. Behold, a hatch first, out of effort. Behold, any scouting at all for Shiny? No. He built a supply depot, and then he just brought the SCV back to mine. Holy cow. How many Terrans are currently in ASL? I think 15 qualified. Oh, CC first? Hell yeah. Let's go. Shiny. Shiny. Going CC first like a boss. Overlord sees it. And there's nothing Effort can do except get a really fast third, which I think he probably should go for. Oh, that's awesome. That's really good. Jared, I just want to say, if you feel like the worst person in the world because you accidentally use your parents' credit card, you must be like the nicest, most innocent person on earth. Because what on earth? How do you feel guilt about that? Have you ever done anything intentionally mean or wrong before? Because it doesn't sound like you have. If you feel that bad about an accident. Yeah. Third, top right. There we go. Beautiful. So, I love it. I like it from Terrans to go CC first. It doesn't happen a lot. But when it does, usually the Zerg player doesn't scout it in time and can't counter it in time. But guess what this time? Yeah, he did. He saw it. Overlord right way. Good job, Terry. Gets a third base coming up fast and Effort's okay. But I see too many games where it's the one-off 1 in 100 TVZs where the Terran goes for CC first. Zerg player can't scout it in time to react to it, and then they die. It's really, honestly, every Terran player should do this more often than they do, I feel like. Sounds good, Jared. Enjoy episode 6. You know what I bet it is, RJB? You know how when you're on a computer it saves credit card information? I bet he went to sub to my channel with Twitch and it said, which credit card do you want to use? And he just chose the wrong one. Simple. Simple away. Artosis bunker rushes a lot. I think a lot of Terrans bunker rush a lot. Yes. Michael thought this was Lost Temple. This is, I mean, same tile set as Lost Temple, but that's about it. Does RJB 70 replays that end in 3 minutes? Sometimes, but not usually. Right. Right. That's a good... Okay, so that's a good point, Tipo, and that's a good question. It was on VR, not a computer. VR is a computer, Jared. Sunken up. Guess what we're doing? Double factory mech stuff. Triple factory. Quadruple. No. Triple factory mech stuff. Sunken up. And sunken here too with the burrow, just in case. So that's the question, right? Is how often does Terran go CC first against Zerg, and how often does it get punished by a pool first? Scouted and punished by a pool first, right? What's the percentage there? I don't know. If you do it on a 4-player map, statistically, I feel like Zergs are more often going to go hatch first, so they can't even go pool first anyway and punish it. A CC first on a 2-player map is going to get punished way more often. It's just like Nexus first. So I don't know. Ooh, macro hatch inside the main. It's going to be a 3-hatch Muta play against Goliaths. Man, I got around to casting a game between Speed and Jadong that RJB sent me like 2 years ago. That is an incredible Goliath versus Mutalisk game. Like the most Mutas versus the most Goliaths I have seen in a long time. It's hype. That's coming next week, so watch out for that. But what we've got here is maybe the same thing. It might be all of the Goliaths versus all of the Mutalisks. We're setting up for that. Do you watch Twitch on your VR, Jared? I'm just realizing. Is that something that's happening? Because you can. My kid's got a VR headset he bought with his own money a couple years ago. You can totally watch YouTube. You can watch Twitch. You can watch porn if you want. I'm sure a lot of people do that. Pew, pew. Carol Boost is done. Get out of here, Mutas. Nobody likes you in our house. No, says Jared. Okay. So you don't watch Twitch on your VR, but you do pay for Twitch subscriptions on your VR. I are confused. Anyway, check out Jared's YouTube channel. He's got a Warcraft 3 playthrough going on out there. He's doing better at pronouncing the names. He doesn't call Arthas Artanis anymore. And he can say Lordaeron correctly about 2 out of 3 times. So there are definitely improvements going on. Oh, it was a Rec Room subscription on the VR. Ah, okay. That makes sense. I know what Rec Room is. All right, Mass Goliath heading to the 3rd. What do we have to deal with that? 1 Sunken and a Hydralisk. Doesn't seem like a lot. Yeah, it's really time-consuming to put together a cheese compilation. It's a lot of work for RJB, so we have not seen one in a while for sure. No, okay, and here come the Hydras. Okay, I thought it was going to be Mass Muta, but no. Hey,
the Conclave has dictated that our first priority is to strengthen our defenses.
Ah, thanks for the $4.99 super chat, Louie. We do not still have the Muta sound. We have progressed past that. We could bring back the Muta sound at some point, though. I've still got it in, you know, in the game files, in the Streamlabs files. Yeah, big fan of this, right? Hydra versus Mass Goliath. Hydra Lurker versus Mass Goliath is way better than Mass Muta, in my opinion. I just like Hydras a lot, unless the enemy has a bunch of tanks, in which case, bad. Do something else, but hey, look, it's tanks. Rec Room's getting shut down? And yeah, Muta sound. Used to be that the sound alert for a super chat was a Mutalisk sound. But then it got changed to a Lieutenant Duran laugh voice line, and now it's Aldaris. My favorite unit is the Ultralisk. Is it good all the time? No. When it's good, it's great. Here comes Effort. We got the Goliaths. The Mutas are all dead, but the Hydras are going to trade, but the Siege mode is here. This is a bad attack from Effort, actually. Effort, go home. Effort, go home. Effort, back up. He's got reinforcements. Maybe. No. Bad. Effort. Nope. Horrible. Okay, I don't think that was good trades at all for Effort. The good news is, he's got a 3rd base going. He had a little burrowed ling there to see what was... He knew what he was attacking into because of the burrowed ling, and he still went for it. Blech. That is so much cooler than Aldaris. Well, maybe we'll bring back the Mutalisk then. Ah, it's queens. Effort. Effort says, all right, too many tanks. How do we handle tanks? Queens. Seems fine. So Hydra Queen against mech is a very powerful strategy. We've seen it work incredibly well in some matchups with certain players, and in other players it looks like it sucks. So I think Effort is on the level that he can make this work. He can get good angles on the tanks, snipe them with the queens, and then Hydra's clean everything else up. It's just he needs to get the good angles. That's the whole point. Boom, 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 boom. Queen is for late game. Well, it's 11 minutes into the game. Kirk Cousins. No, it's not good against Mass Goliath, Louis, because if you try to approach a mass of Goliaths with queens, they all die. They're taking hits from Goliaths the whole way in and the whole way out, and they will die in the process. The reason it's good against tanks is because the tanks can't shoot back. Gamete Meiosis on the way. I don't know. Well, counterattacking is kind of interesting. He's like, wait, why am I attacking an engineering bay? Countering and countering. Okay, are we going to base trade here, folks? Feels like that's what we're trying to do. High ground siege tank count 1. Doesn't seem like it's enough to kill all of these Hydras. On the other side of it, though, we've got Shinee pushing him with his mech army into the natural base. There are no Sunkens here. One Sunken here gets one hit off. Not enough. Full evacuation of drones. And then the Zerg decides to come back. He doesn't kill the natural base. That's huge, but it's only 2 bases for the Terran. It's only 3 bases for the Zerg, though. The hatch is gonna die. That's a big deal. Queens are working on getting enough energy for a spawn broodling. They're not there yet. Natural hatch gonna die. Can these Hydras do enough to save the hatch before it goes down? Absolutely not. Queen's Nest getting sniped. Normally I wouldn't care, but actually the Zerg's trying to rely on queens here, so maybe that's a big problem. Hydras, +2 attack, no armor. 1-1 for the mech. Natural hatch dies, and Zerg player's in a big, big, big spot of trouble here. 45, 46, 47. He's got 3 queens. That's not enough to kill. Not enough to kill all of these tanks. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. And here we go. Did we whittle down the tank count enough? Hydra's coming in from the high ground. Hydra's coming in from the low ground. That's a lot of Hydras on the low ground. High ground numbers get thinned out too much. Effort does manage to come in here and shut this down, but only after losing his natural and his queen's nest. And all of his queens? No, one of the 3 queens. He's not replacing the queen's nest. He's in so much trouble. This is a crazy game. Expanding behind it is Shinee. Wow. So 104 to 82 supply. Shinee's meching. He's got more tanks. He's got that 1-1 we were talking about. Welcome back, Jared. Thank you, Dan. Twitch affiliate anniversary. That's the day I got big enough that Twitch said, we'll pay you money for streaming. And I was like, okay. And they have ever since. Hooray, Twitch. The bar for affiliate's pretty low. The bar for partner is crazy high. I don't think I'm ever going to make partner. They changed it. They changed the requirements from like average of 75 viewers for a month, which is attainable, to like 100 sub points for a month, which is so many people subscribing to your channel. It doesn't count prime subs. It doesn't count gifted subs. It has to be people subbing on their own for a month-to-month basis. Something like that. What's up, shield battery? Retaking the nat. Trying to make queen happen. No, yes, yes, no. Parasite. And, oh, didn't die. Did not die.